What's going on, everybody? It's Gribbers here. Today we're going to go ahead and showcase how to get a very high score in the solo battles challenges here on Madden Ultimate Team and Madden 22. As you can see at the bottom of the score, we do have about 25,000 battle score. That was for the first opponent here. It was the playoff kind of bundle. They were like an 85 overall. Pretty solid team. You can see the opponent select here on the screen now. You get a couple of good teams like an 88 overall, an 85, and you get a couple worse teams like an 80 or a 76. But we're going to go ahead and look at some tips and tricks on how to get a high score to get you into the top 100. The reason you wouldn't want to get into the top 100 is it gives you very lucrative rewards here. If you play all of your challenges here and you get that maximum 250,000 score, praising to legend, that's great. It gets you 60,000 coins here, a couple of packs, including 2 red zones, but you're really looking to place top 100 if you can. The rewards just go up so much more after that. So let's take a peek at the rank 100 to 76, which is personally where I ranked in here last week, this week that just finished up. Probably somewhere in the 80s or so, but just look at the coin quick sell. On Legend, it's about 60,000. Top 100, it doubles up to 125,000. Plus, you get 3 touchdown packs, which is at a minimum going to give you a really, really good player like an 86 plus. I pulled a 91 in some of my packs there, so we got some pretty good players. And as you go up and get more score, the quick sell becomes greater. You get a 90 overall player if you rank top 10, top 25 as well. So the rewards are worth the grind for sure. So let's go ahead and get into it here. We are going to play the 76 overall team just to showcase here, and I do want to put one disclaimer out. We are intentionally going to be using a single pass play on offense out of our formation here. We do use the 49ers playbook, and there's a very good play that gives me plenty of options to always get a player open, no matter what. So we're going to go ahead and showcase that. Let's go ahead and load up the game here. And again, they are a 76 overall team. You always want to put it on Legend difficulty. It's going to put on All Madden, which gives you a 100% score boost, get you that high score. That mark we're looking at is 25,000. If you get about 25,000 battle score, and every single game you play, you will rank into the top 100, guaranteed. I had a couple of games where I was at like 23,000 last week, a couple that were over 25,000. If you average about 25, you are going to hit that top 100, if not better. So let's go ahead and check it out, exactly what I do to rank into the top 100 here. So a couple of things before the game even starts. There's a couple of things you don't want to do under any circumstance. On any kickoff and any punt, never return the kick or the punt. Don't take those return yards. You always want to go down like on the 5 or 10 yard line to get you the maximum amount of yards possible on offense. You need offensive passing yards, rushing yards, completions, and first downs. If you run those kicks back, you're going to give yourself less room to operate, less room to get completions, etc. So never run back a kick under any circumstance here. So we're going to play defense here first. So we're going to kick off. We do use different plays on defense, and if possible on defense, you always want to try to get as many tackles for loss, interceptions, and sacks. We get a nice hit stick there to start the game, that's good. Any sacks, interceptions, tackles for loss, that's going to raise your score, get you additional points here, which is good. So try to get as many of those as you can, but also a big factor in this is if you can hold the opposing quarterback to sub 50% completion percentage, you're going to get a big bonus here. So that's what we're aiming for in this game. Looks like we're facing Andy Dalton.
First and 10 for Dalton.
There's a sack on first down. That's what we're looking for. Dominican Sue. 6-yard loss there. That's a good start. You want to try to get off the field as quick as you can. The less time you're playing defense, the more time you can put up points, yards, completions, etc. What you're looking for here.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
And that is going to be a safety, and that's what we're looking for there. We did run a mid-blitz on that play. It's an all-out pressure, leaving everybody in man coverage, but the CPUs at, a mid-overall level, like a 75, 80, They just can't handle the pressure like that. So let's take that replay real quick. Jack Youngblood gets him in the backfield there, which happens to be in the end zone, so we get 2 points. So this is an awesome start here. We're not going to run that kickback. Like I said, never run a kickback. Always take the fair catch.
So out come the Steelers now for their first.
So the play that I use in the 49ers playbook is it's in the gun, and it's under Trey, and we're looking at levels sail. We have 3 receivers to the left, 1 tight end on a corner route, and a halfback to our right-hand side who kind of angles to the right here. This play is good for a variety of different reasons. We're going to have to run the play here quick. We're running out of time here.
Blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about...
So 1 play, we already have 30 rushing yards. We do have Michael Vick at quarterback. He's pretty fast. He's at like 93 or 94 speed, something like that. So it's very easy to scramble. I find it a lot easier to scramble with the quarterback rather than just do a straight-up running play to get rushing yards. If the team is in pass defense, like right there was a cover 4 palm, they're going to be watching those receivers. They're not going to be looking for the quarterback. Easy scramble all day long. So we're going to run the same exact play. I always put Diggs here, circle receiver, on a streak. We'll see if we can hit him in a little bit. Didn't work out there, but that's okay. We do have Devin Hester. We're going to run hurry up here, and I'll explain that why in a second. Put Diggs on a streak again. Diggs is not open, but the running back's open here. So we have plenty of different routes. One very important thing about the play clock is it starts at 30 seconds, obviously, for every single play. You don't ever want to select a play until it's under 20 seconds. If you select a play before it hits 20 seconds, it's going to run off a couple of there. So we're going to select the play, and the clock's going to start. If you select a play before 20 seconds, it's going to automatically kick off like 6 or 8 or so, something to that degree. The running back is open again. Marshawn Lynch here. We're going to step out of bounds. It preserves some time. And again, don't ever select a play until it's under 20 seconds. It hits 20. We're good to go. Again, put Diggs on a streak. He is not open, but the running back is. So we'll take that easy completion. We need completions. We need yards. We need first downs. All that good stuff. These dump offs to the running back here are perfectly fine.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
And right there is exactly why we always put that first receiver there, which happens to be Stephon Diggs for me, circle, on a streak route. Anytime the AI is going to run a cover 3, that is a cover 3 burner. He's going to be wide open every single time. So I haven't seen the defensive play since it's still run the replay, but I promise you it's cover 3. And there it is, cover 3 buzz match. We're going to do that later in the game as well, plenty of times, but anytime it runs a cover 3, if you put a streak on for that circle player, he's going to be open every single time. We are going to go for 2 here. Anytime you get a touchdown, try to go for 2. Try to get as many points on the board as possible. We're going to scramble with Vick here. He's clearly fast enough to get around that edge rusher and hops into the end zone there for that 2 points. So that brings us up to 10 here. We did get that safety on the first drive. So we got an ideal start here. This is good. We're going to try to get another 3 and out here if possible on defense. You don't want them to get any yards, or as least as possible. Defense is a little bit harder to play than offense, but if you can try to do a couple of things here, you'll be good to go. You'll hit that 25,000 mark.
For their second drive of the game. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a...
That's just a 1-yard gain there for the halfback, Montgomery. And we are going to run mid-blitz here again.
But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On 2nd and 9. Dalton, throw left side complete. That's Pierce.
Taylor Mays was not able to intercept that pass, but that's okay. It's only going to be a pickup of 3. So we have a 3rd and 6 here. We do need to get off the field. We need to stop them here.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Jalen Ramsey was not able to get there, but that's okay. He'll get there later in the game. That was a good throw by Dalton there. That's going to be a screen play. So that's going to be incomplete. There we go. So Andy Dalton is 2 of 3. That's a little bit above 50%. Still very early in the game, of course, but we want to get as many incompletions or interceptions as possible.
The only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete there in the overthrow, so Andy Dalton is now sitting at 50%. So if we get an incomplete pass here, he's going to be below 50. That's what we're looking for. That's going to be a false start by the offense. Helps us out a little bit.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with.
We're going to call a dime play here. Put as many defensive backs on the field as we can for an obvious passing down 3rd and 15. That's going to be a sack. That's good there. DeMarcus Ware able to pick it up, get us off the field. It's going to be the end of the first quarter here. We don't have too many offensive yards, but we are up 10-0 and getting the ball. We've only had the ball once, but we're going to get possession 2 here right now. Like you said, with punts and kicks, never run them back. Just take that fair catch. We got at the 10-yard line here. We have 90 yards to go. Lots of offense, lots of completions. We're going to put Stephon Diggs here on a streak again in case they run a cover 3. It doesn't appear to be cover 3, but you never know. It is not. We'll take the scramble, though. There we go, 24-yard pickup there for Michael Vick. He's up to 54 rushing yards. We've only done 2 rushing plays here, both scrambles by the quarterback, of course, but we're already up to 54 yards passing. If you run just a traditional run play, you're probably going to get like a 5-6 yard gain. It's not going to give you the maximum amount of yards per output. So I try to scramble with the quarterback to pick up my passing yards personally. Marshawn Lynch is open over here. We'll take that dump off. We're going to run hurry up to get as many plays as possible, many completions as we can. Marshawn Lynch is open here again. Stop the clock. You want to try to get about 25 completions a game. We're sitting at 7 here, but we're going to try to score as soon as possible. The faster that we score, the faster we can get the ball back again. We're going to take a scramble here, and this is exactly why I love that play. We got the ball at the 47. Michael Vick runs all the way to the 18. So that's going to be a 35-yard scramble there on one play. This is exactly why I like to use this levels sales play. All of the receivers, they're on the left-hand side. They all go to the opposite side. They go to the right. And if you scramble out to the left, you're going to have 25, 30 yards every single time. Free grass there to run. Michael Vick is in the zone now. We do have Gambler on. We'll take the scramble again. It's going to be the end of the. It's going to be the 2-minute warning here. But we'll take that. So anytime we're in the fourth quarter or the 2-minute warning here in the first half, anytime you get out of bounds, the clock will not start upon the new play here. So if you do have the ball under 2 minutes or in the fourth quarter, always try to get out of bounds. It's going to stop the clock, save you some time there.
Now here's Vick.
Stephon Diggs open there on the streak. That's why we always put that circle player there on the streak. Wide open, easy touchdown. Again, we are going to go for 2. Get as many points as possible on the board there. Marshawn Lynch is wide open over here. We'll take that easy completion. Easy 2 points there.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And no chance to
Charles Woodson with the strong tackle there. Drops Cohen at the 17-yard line. So the Bears have a long way to go.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Dalton's throw pulled in by Robinson.
That's okay. It's a little dump off there.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton, he finds his man, complete. That's Pierce.
That is a completion, but at least he gets out of bounds there. So it's going to stop the clock for us.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from.
We are going to go ahead and run mid-blitz. Mid-blitz is in the 2-4-5 double A gap here. All-out pressure. This should force an incomplete pass or to get an interception. Should.
Sammy sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steward.
And that ended up being a screen play, so we're able to blow that play up and get an incompletion there and get the ball back. So since we're getting the ball back off of a punt, just fair catch it. Don't run it back.
He's on the punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signal.
Looks like we get the ball at the 21-yard line, so we do have 79 yards to go.
It's a 52-yard punt, not too shabby. And the offense will take over
In the fourth quarter and within 2 minutes to go in the second quarter here, I always try to get out of bounds, and usually this route to Lynch here on the right-hand side is open. So that's going to be my first read with under 2 minutes to go. If I can just get an easy completion, get some yards, get out of bounds. It is not open this time. That's okay. We'll take it to Hester. That's a first down. We'll run hurry up here. Marshawn Lynch is open that time. So we'll just step out of bounds there. And since we are under 2 minutes, like we said earlier, we can pick a play right away and the clock will not start.
Throwing again on second down. Vic, they dump it off to Lynch.
Easy dump off to Lynch again.
Getting this one across the 40. On 3rd and 1, here's Vic.
Lynch is open yet again. That's going to be another first down, another completion here. We don't have a lot of passing yards, but those will come with time.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Michael Vick. He finds his man. Complete.
Easy completion there. This route to the running back is usually open.
Down to the 45. A gain of 4 last play.
We're still looking for that streak there with Diggs. We'll take that if it's open first. But if not, we'll take Marshawn Lynch there.
It'll be Vick once more. He finds his man. Complete. That's
Easy
Lynch.
completions here. 14 for 14. That's going to help our battle score.
Vick will look to throw on first down. It's complete to Diggs.
That was a little bit of a lucky play there. Diggs did beat the linebacker off the play, but he was able to get around the defender there to go all the way into the end zone. So we'll take that. On the 2-point conversion, I always try to put the tight end here on the right-hand side to block. Gives me 6 blockers instead of 5. It just helps out with protection. Marshawn Lynch is open over here. So we'll take that 2 points. We're sitting at 26 here. We do have all 3 timeouts, of course. So if when the Bears do get the ball back here, if they get, just a handoff like a run or a short little completed pass, we will call timeout. We're going to try to get that ball back one more time here.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Doesn't always work out, but hopefully it will here.
Past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first.
We're actually going to rush the passer here with DeMarcus Ware.
They'll set up the screen.
Ended up being a screen play, so we will call timeout. The Bears did not do so.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on second down. Dalton.
That's a sack there. We will call timeout. As long as we can stop them here in third down, we're going to get the ball back one more time. We would be out of timeouts, but at least we get the ball back. Get some more yards. Hopefully get another touchdown on the board.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with
Taylor Mays with a big hit there, but it does stop them. The Bears will punt the ball back to us here. So since we're out of timeouts, every single play has to either go out of bounds or just be a touchdown. We'll take a touchdown now. We're getting the ball back at around the 22-yard line here. Hopefully Stephon Diggs is going to be wide open here. Maybe the AI will call a cover 3. That would be ideal. Not this play, but Marshawn Lynch is wide open here. We'll take the yards. 15-yard pickup, easy. This play could be cover 3. It's possible. So we're going to be looking for Diggs here first. And it is.
He's got the hook up with Diggs.
So that's going to be an easy touchdown. The reason that I knew that play was cover 3 was the free safety, whomever it is for them, immediately dropped down. He dropped into that mid-flat, that yellow zone. You see the cover 3 buzz match there. The free safety's in that soft little yellow there. We'll look at the instant replay just to showcase it. But you know that the play is cover 3 as soon as the free safety comes down upon the snap. The cover 3 is going to be the outside corner, here number 33. This corner over here, 25. And in this case, at least, it was the strong safety is going to have the deep middle here. So anytime you snap the ball and the free safety moves down, just like this place here, it's going to be a wide open touchdown for the slot receiver. So again, we'll start the play. Number 4 here immediately goes up the field. So we're going to throw it right over top of him, right behind him there. We'll check it one more time. The ball snapped. The free safety immediately moves up here, showing that he is not in a deep zone. Therefore, Stephon Diggs here in the slot running that streak is going to be wide open. Easy touchdown. That's what we look for every single time on that play. Look for that streak. Anytime it's cover 3, you're good to go. You're golden. So we're sitting at 34-0 here in the end of the first half. We could kick the ball. We could kick the ball back to the Bears. They're just going to knee it, or they're just going to do a little run. So in order to improve your completion percentage on defense here, you actually want to kick an onside kick. It probably sounds pretty weird, but kick an onside kick, and here's why. The Bears are going to get the ball at like the 42-yard line approximately. That's too far for a field goal, so they're going to automatically try to throw a Hail Mary pass. That's going to be incomplete, of course, because it always is, almost every time. So we're going to give them an onside kick. They're going to throw a Hail Mary. It's going to be incomplete. Try to go full power. Push him back as far as you can. Looks like that's the 43. Yeah, 43-yard line. They are attempting the field goal. I guess we needed one more yard, but that's okay. It's not going to be good. They can't kick it that far. Yeah, easy there. That's going to be the end of the first half here. We're up 34-0. You do have a good amount of completions. We're looking at a good amount of first downs. We've got about 60 rushing yards and about 200 or so passing yards. So we're looking pretty good here. On a kickoff, always go down around about the 5 to 10 yard line. I always go down to about the 8 or the 9 just to give myself a little bit of room. You know, if somebody breaks through my offensive line, I get sacked. You don't want to get a safety against you. That is not good. So I always try to give myself a little bit of room here, about the 10-yard line. You want to set the timing here to no huddle. Anytime the play is inbounds, they're going to hurry up to the line and get as many plays in as possible here. You saw at the top of the screen, the Steelers have 312 yards, whereas the Bears only have 7. So we're looking good. We will take that scramble here. That's a 24-yard pickup. We'll take that.
let's go ahead and see 5.
This level sales play in the playbook is just an awesome play. It's just really good. I highly advise using it. If you have a scrambling quarterback, he's going to pick up easy yards here.
We'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Vic operating on first down.
And we saw it there again. The free safety did come down as soon as the play started, so we knew that was cover 3. And that's going to be an easy touchdown there, easy yards, easy points. There it is, cover 3 buzz match. Again, anytime that free safety immediately drops down upon the start of the play, that slot receiver, if you put him to a streak, is going to be wide open. Play starts, 4 drops down, throw it right over the top. Easy touchdown there.
Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2.
Michael Vick is just too fast to be caught. It's going to be an easy 2-point conversion there.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Big hit stick there by Woodson again. Bears get the ball at the 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go.
On defense, I always try to use either the middle linebacker or the sub linebacker. Kind of watch the middle of the field here, if you can. Usually the AI throw the ball to the middle, so if you can use that yourself, kind of take away those little dump-off routes, you're going to be in good shape.
I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
That's a decent run there. That's good for them. 6-yard pickup. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. We do want to get off the field here, so we are going to run a mid-blitz. Hopefully rattle Andy Dalton there a little bit.
Andy Dalton. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the
Apparently Taylor Mays was not able to make that play. We went up for an interception, but he did not get it.
There's a nice pickup right there.
But that's okay. We'll give him a break. We're at 42-0.
All the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he gets this inside.
That's a pickup of 15. That's not what we're looking for there. So the Bears are almost in field goal range. Could get a touchdown here. So we need to really tighten up here on the defense.
The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Montgomery. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
There we go. Able to stop him on that play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. We really do need to get off the field here. We need the ball back. We are approaching the 4th quarter here. We do need some more first downs, some yards, a couple of things like that. And apparently Cam Chancellor was not able to break up the pass there, so the Bears will continue this drive. So this is the only bad drive we've had all game, but hopefully we can still salvage it with an interception or something like that, a strip sack.
This is Montgomery, and he is going to be stopped cold.
Now that we're approaching the 4th quarter, the AI is going to basically pass on every single down, and they know that they're losing by 42 points here, with the game almost over. So try to play zone defense. I'm going to play cover 3 match here.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13, Dalton. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side.
Goodwin was able to sneak out there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. We really need to get off the field here. We're going to run an all-out blitz.
10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Dalton now to pass.
There we go. Incomplete.
So 2 third-down conversions.
They're going to get a field goal here, but that's okay. You don't need a shutout. You know, it's not really that big of a deal. But you really need those offensive stats.
Santos' kick is up.
So since the game is clearly out of range, the computer's just going to kick the ball back out to us. We're going to get another crack at it here. And since it is the fourth quarter, anytime you get out of bounds, the clock will stop. It's not going to restart. So we'll go down there on the 7. 93 yards of offense here coming up. It looks like Marshawn Lynch should be wide open here to the right, just upon the formation that the defense is lined up on. And he is. So we'll take that pick up here. We're actually going to run a little bit. We'll take those yards. We're up to 316. A perfect 19 for 19. And there it is. The clock did not start, just to prove that point, show that.
You know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, team put 70. I actually saw it happen.
We'll take the dump off again.
And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division. And that's when you earn your
That's going to be a very large pickup there on the scramble for Vic.
You got to know what's going on.
That should hit him to about 100 yards here. We'll see what it says in a second. But you need about 100 to 150 rushing yards. There we go, 152. So we're looking good there. This looks like it's cover 3. It might not be, but we'll check it out. And it is. The free safety comes down. Streak to Diggs. Touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion. Buying time to his left. And they're a perfect
Vic able to scramble into the end zone there. It's going to put a 50 bomb there on the Bears. Bears had a rough time this game. 53 is the score. We still have 2 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock here. We'll probably get at least 2 more possessions. Hopefully maybe 3. But we'll check it out. What's going on, Nick? How are you? Appreciate you checking in.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal. And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals.
Ramsey's not able to make that play, and then somehow the safety, Polamalu, also gets burnt there. That was just a weird pass play, but it happens once in a while. It's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They might get one more playoff. And they do get the playoff right at the end. And that's going to be completed as well. So we might not get the quarterback under 50% here on the game. So we're not going to get those bonus points, but we're still going to get a pretty high score for this game. If not 25,000, probably looking at least 24,000.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
See, one of my only complaints about Madden is anytime the AI run hurry up, if you're in either a zone or a man coverage, your coverage could get completely messed up. And we'll take a look at that here. We were running a cover 2 man, so everybody had a man with the safeties deep. But since they ran hurry up, the players apparently thought that they needed to guard somebody across the field here. As you can see, nobody's guarding this guy over here, which is just dumb. 30 was supposed to guard him, but apparently thought he needed to guard Darnell Mooney over here, number 11. Nobody was on this guy over here, just because they were on hurry up. It makes no sense. He's lined up right on Jimmy Graham. Why does he not just cover him? I don't know. But if the computer runs hurry up, sometimes this just happens. It's weird. So Andy Dalton said that 75% completion percentage. We're not going to make it there for this one, but that's okay. We still have a lot of points, a lot of yards, a lot of completions.
This will be Dalton again. They'll let this go.
Maybe Ramsey can get an interception here. And he's out of bounds, but still incomplete nonetheless. So that helps.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he's going to be taken down.
That'll be a sack there. We're going to call timeout just to preserve as much clock as we can. Hopefully get the ball back here in additional time.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Had his hands on it.
I feel like McCourty probably should have intercepted that, but that's okay. We'll take the incompletion. That still helps us. It stops the clock. The clock's not rolling here, so we'll still take that nonetheless.
Fourth quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near.
That's an amazing kick by the AI. That rarely ever happens. It's going to set us up for a 99-yard drive. So since we are backed up on our 1-yard line here, normally we have our tight end, Jonnu Smith, on like a corner route. We're actually going to put him in the block. We do not want to give up a safety here. We'll put Diggs in a streak like we always do.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch.
We'll take that pick up to Lynch, hop out of bounds, stop that clock. Vic is 22 of 22, perfect, 399 and 6 touchdowns. So we're going to break the 400-yard mark here with this next pass play. This could be cover 3. We'll check it out. And it is. The free safety drops down. We're actually not going to score on this play. We're going to try to get out of bounds, and we do. We still need to get as many first downs and completions as we can. So even if we score in this next play, we're only going to lose about 5 or so seconds.
Actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter.
We tried to force the pass in there to Diggs, but we do have Gambler on, so we knew that's going to be an incompletion nonetheless. Gambler's X factor is the pass cannot be intercepted by, right there, faster passes that cannot be picked off by AI defenders. So even if we threw that ball up, it was not going to be intercepted here.
From the gun, Vic.
We'll take the dump off to Lynch. Hop out of bounds. Keep that clock stopped.
It looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 6.
We're going to try to scramble here for the touchdown to get some more rushing yards. We have about 150 or so, which is good.
Here's Vic. Dancing to his left.
But we'll take that touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love that you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win.
Easy 2-point conversion there to Marshawn Lynch. Now we are up 58-3, but we're going to kick an onside kick, and here's why. If we can get the ball back one more time, get some more stats, it's going to vastly outweigh whatever the computer could do here on offense. We could get a 3 and out, then we're going to have a long field to play with. We could get an interception. We do have 2 timeouts here as well. We're sitting on that.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
That probably should have been intercepted by Taylor Mays, but we'll still take that because it's an incomplete pass. So that's fine.
I'm still waiting to see that number.
We're going to run that again. Cover 2 man here out of the dime formation.
Second and 10. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he's going to be sacked.
Jack Youngblood able to get a sack there.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 19. Obvious passing situation. Hopefully we can either get an interception or, if not, an incomplete pass here.
From midfield here, Dalton. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And unable.
That's incomplete. So Dalton is up to 12 of 20. So he needs 4 more incompletions to be at 50% and 5 more to be under 50%. We're not going to be able to do that. That's okay, but, you know, we're still going to have a pretty good score here.
And they'll spot it right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about
this could be a cover 3. It looks like the free safety might drop down, and he did.
Just 1 kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play.
We will take our final timeout there, since we did get tackled inbounds. And I'm not sure how this play got called, but we're going to roll with it.
That's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down.
We'll just take the scramble. We'll get 3 yards there.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 3
Marshawn Lynch should be wide open here in this play. Nobody's covering him to the right-hand side. There we go. We'll take that.
He'll check this down to Lynch, complete.
A couple more yards there. Michael Vick about to eclipse 500 yards passing. He only needs 4 more.
First down, Vick. They dump it off to Lynch.
And they're up. That's only 2 yards, actually, so still need 2 more yards here for 500.
There to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
But the computer decided to run another cover 3 play. That free safety drop. We're not going to do the instant replay this time. We saw it a couple times here on the game. We'll take that touchdown. It's going to give us 64 points pending a 2-point conversion, which we have successfully gotten every single time this game.
I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coaches.
Scramble out here to the left. Get around that rusher.
You stopped us. We're not supposed to play back.
And put that in right there.
That was the old QB one-man band play there.
We're going to go ahead and do another onside kick.
Even quarterbacks who
Maybe we can tackle them within 1 second. It's unlikely,
take the ball in themselves.
but you never know.
Way back when
And unfortunately not. So we're not going to get another playoff here. But that's going to be the end of the game. We're looking at a 66-3 victory. We had about 500 yards passing. We had about 150 yards rushing. A lot of points, of course. We should have had enough first downs to get a good battle score here. We only gave up 3 points on defense. They only had about maybe 100 yards total, which is pretty good. So we'll check out our score here. We'll just compare the quarterbacks real quick. Dalton threw for 122, but he was sacked probably about 4 times. Vic threw for 522 with 7 touchdowns. Not able to hit that 50% completion there for defense. Dalton threw for 60, but that's okay. And there's our score right there. So 12,540, and that's times 2 since we're on all Madden 100%. So that's going to be about 25,000 there, which is exactly what we're looking at. We'll take a look at it here in a second, just the exact score. We'll skip through these. And right there. So that 66-3 win got me 25,080 points. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for 25,000 battle score. If you get 25,000 battle score for every single game here, all 13 of them for solo battles, you're going to be guaranteed to get top 100, maybe even top 75 or so. I personally, myself again, ranked here at top 100. That's probably about 80 or so. So we did get a lot of rewards here. 125,000 quick sell, plenty of packs, good players, etc. to improve the team. Top right corner of the screen here, we're looking at a 93 overall team. Our team is pretty good, not the best. The best is about a 95, 96 at this point. So we're making it work with a decent team, pretty good, but it could be better. So how we're going to try to get a better team here is make sure we do our solo battles, get 25,000 points here every single game. This is the format that I use for pretty much every game. It is very slow paced. You have to get out of bounds, take those yards, take those completions. But trust me, it's worth it in the end. It's going to get you a lot of packs, a lot of coins here. And just looking at the number 1 overall player, which I'll never be that, but they get 335,000 coins. That's just insane. 4 touchdown packs and a guaranteed 94 overall plus player. That's just insane. That's ludicrous right there. So make sure to grind out those solo battles. Try to hit that 25,000 battle score. Get yourself some good rewards to boost up that team. If you did find this information helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content here. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.